I've learned a valuable lesson, and that is the most dangerous place that you can be in life is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat. Today, let's talk about creating wow moments, how to exceed your own expectations. Oh, you know what's up? Turn me up. I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good, good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope that yes, you are doing well. Well, I want to welcome you to another edition of In the Mix. I'm your host with the most, yours truly, Dr. Eddie Connor. And it is an honor that you have joined me today. Need you to help a brother out? Need you to hook a brother up? You know what's up. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm growing your greatness. I'm going to grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. And today, we're going to have a courageous conversation of illumination. But, like we always do at this time, drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. That signifies, as a matter of fact, we're getting ready to stretch the elasticity of your thinking, that you're ready to turn the lights on, flip the switch, brighten it up, turn it all the way up. 0 to 100 real quick. We're going to have a 100-watt conversation. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to keep it lit. Why? Because we are the light of the world. And today we're going to spotlight and highlight a tremendous topic entitled Creating Wow Moments. Yeah. Going to talk about creating wow moments. How to exceed even your own expectations. Family, just type wow. Type wow. Wow. Yeah. That's what I want you to have for the rest of this year. I want you to wake up with that type of mindset. Wow, I'm gonna experience something that's gonna make me say wow today in a good way. Yeah, expectations. I'm gonna exceed those, and I'm gonna say wow. What is a wow moment? I'm using the word, but let's get some clarity on it. What is a wow moment? I'm so glad you asked about it. So glad you asked about it. A wow moment is when you really achieve and you go beyond your own expectations. You go beyond and you even exceed the expectations of other people. It's oftentimes the limitations that people place on you that now restrict your own self. That wow moment is the place where you leave yourself and other people utterly speechless. that's that's what it is. I'm just blown. Mine is blown. Is that emoji? Yeah, with the mind blown. Yeah, because too many times we allow people's limitations to limit us because they didn't exceed this, because they didn't go to that particular level in that particular place. Now they want to put a cap on our capability when all that's cap anyway. All that is a false narrative. But too many of us imbibe it. Too many of us buy into that negative philosophy, and we live our life limited. It is that quote that said, our greatest problem and failure is not that we aim too high and miss it, is that we aim too low and reach it. Yeah. It's not that we aim too high and miss it, is that we aim too low and we reach it. And so I want to give you 4 strategies today on how to create wow moments, how to exceed your own expectations, how to go above and beyond, how to go further, farther, faster. Wouldn't you like that? I know. So let's jump into it. Number one, once you write this down, develop an unstoppable mindset. Come on, write that down. Develop an unstoppable mindset. Mindset is everything, family. Mindset is everything. You got to develop that. What's the mindset that you have to win? What's the mindset that you have to overcome? Scripture says this, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. What you're thinking dictates where you're going, or a lack thereof. It can keep you stagnant, keep you stuck, like chucking a pickup truck. It can keep you reaching but never grasping. What is the state of your mindset? And for many of us, our mindset is in that particular place of scarcity mindset. We're so afraid. We don't have an abundance type of mindset. We have a fear of failure, and the fear of failure torments you. Fear is associated with torment, because any single time that you would take the step, you always think about the reasons why it won't work. And you keep telling yourself why it won't work. It is what Henry Ford said. He said, if you think you can or you can't, you're right. You are right about what it is that you think about. As you have continued to feast on that, as you continue to focus on that, you got to feed your faith and you got to starve your doubts. What is the mindset that you are going to adopt? You got to get rid of the stinking thinking that keeps you sulking and sinking. Here's what you have to adopt. You have to adopt a renewed state of mind. That's why scripture says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You're not transformed by the renewing of your car lease. You're not transformed by the renewing of your marital vows, and we're grateful for that. But you are only transformed by the renewing of your mind. It is your mind that matters. Family, just type that. My mind matters. My mind matters. I have to develop an unstoppable mindset. You want to put a barrier in front of me? Great. I love the challenge because challenges create champions. You want to put a hurdle in front of me? You're going to wish you hadn't, because I'm going to overcome that hurdle. I'm going to have a wow moment, and I'm going to wow you too. Wow, I never thought you would have ever going to achieve this level. Wow, I never thought you'd be able to do that. Wow, I'd never thought you'd be able to overcome that. Wow. How did you do it? An unstoppable mindset. You got to get rid of those vision snipers. You got to get rid of those emotional squatters that live in your mind. There's always going to be somebody who wants to deter you from your destiny because they didn't have the wherewithal. They didn't have the courage to go after it. And so people who didn't have the courage to go after the dream that you are embarking on, the vision that you're casting, will always try to throw a wrench in your plans with a plot. We're trying to set you up. Stay above it. Rise above it. Develop an unstoppable mindset. Too many of us have a doubtful mindset, but we don't have an unstoppable mindset. Got to shift from doubtful to unstoppable. Most dangerous place you can be in life is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat. Shift from doubt to faith. Shift from doubtful to unstoppable. And it's an every single day thing. It's a challenging yourself each and every single day. It is powering through procrastination each and every single day. It's telling yourself, whenever you feel like you're not going to do something or you don't want to do something, you got to tell yourself, do it now, 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 do it now. Go after it now. What am I waiting on? This is the youngest that you will ever be. Right now, this moment is the youngest that you will ever be for the rest of your life. This moment right here. Need you to have that vision clear. Family, if you're watching us on In the Mix, we're talking, we're welcome to In the Mix. For those of us who are just joining us, for those of you who are just joining us, we're talking about creating wow moments, how to exceed your own expectations, And many of you are watching The Mix, but you're not a member of In the Mix. Shout out to all of you who are in our live chat on YouTube. Yes, our YouTube live chat. And you have a digital decal by your name that lets me know that you're more than just a viewer. You're more than just a subscriber. You're an actual partner. I would that you would partner with me. The type of wisdom and the insight and the knowledge that I give you and the encouragement that I give you 5 days a week, just a small token of your support and your generosity and your patronization, partnership will go a long way for the sustainability of this program. I want you to go right now, links in the chat, links in the description of this video for how and where to become a member of In the Mix. Tap that link. You'll see 3 options pop up: VIP, royalty, OQP. Choose one of those 3. You're a very important person with a very important purpose. Your royalty demands loyalty, king, queen. OQP, only quality people. You're an only quality person. So I'm going to give you more and more quality insight, wisdom, and information when you become a member of In the Mix. My gift to you is give you access to our In the Mix area, membership area. Membership has privileges. Get the behind the scenes, exclusive footage, coverage, content, things that I don't talk about and show here or anywhere else on social media. And then you get access to what I call Connor's Corner. Got a lot of content in Connor's Corner. Get all the access to Connor's Corner. Unlock the unlimited and get an all access pass even now. Thank you so much for even doing that. We're talking about creating wow moments, how to exceed your own expectations. I told you, number 1, I'm giving you 4 strategies to do that. I told you, number 1, you got to develop an unstoppable mindset. You got to shift from doubtful to unstoppable. Secondly, you have to be proactive. Family, just type that. Hopefully you wrote number 1, develop an unstoppable mindset. Shift, from doubtful to unstoppable. Secondly, you got to be proactive. Got to be proactive. You have to take the bull by the horns. You got to go after it. Too many of us, we have too many issues. We have too many excuses as to why it's not going to work. We've got to shift from excuses to execution. Be proactive. Too many of us are reactive, but we're not proactive. You're just always countering, but you're not forecasting, being proactive, profiting, moving to another degree. Too many of us, we wait to the last minute because we procrastinate. We just fly by the seat of our pants. We are, hear me, more like thermometers than thermostats. Here's what thermometers do. Thermometers reflect. Thermostats set and reset. Thermostats set the atmosphere. Thermostats set the environment. Too many of us, we're too reactive and we're not responsive. We're not declarative. We don't shift the environment. We allow the environment and we allow situations to dictate to us. You got to be proactive. How are you being proactive in your finances? How are you being proactive in your mindset? How are you being proactive in your relationships? How are you being proactive in your projects? How are you being proactive when it comes to you studying for that exam so that you can pass your classes? You have to be proactive. Pro meaning for. I have to move, here it is, forward. Stop giving me all these excuses. Stop giving yourself all these excuses about why it won't work and why it is what it is and how, you didn't get enough sleep and you didn't do this and you didn't do that and certain things are happening that are out of your control. Control the controllables. Control the controllables. What can you control that is out of control? You can control how you think. You can control your sleep. You can control what you eat. You can control who you associate with. You can control what you do on a daily basis. You can control how much effort you're going to put into a particular task or an assignment to be in alignment. You can control all of that. Why won't you do it? Be proactive. Stop being a thermometer and start being a thermostat. Set the environment. Set the course with your mindset and with your will and your emotions. Come on, you can control those emotions. Stop allowing other people to dictate to you. Stop allowing patterns to dictate to you, and you dictate to it. So that you can wow yourself. Wow, I didn't realize I could do all of this. I didn't realize all this was in me. Sometimes you don't know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. You have no other option right now but to be strong. Scripture says, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. He's given you power. You got to access it. Got to do something with it. Develop an unstoppable mindset, number one. Secondly, be proactive. I'm taking a quick break and I'm coming back with number 3 and 4. You need to hear that. If you want to do more, if you want to become more, if you want to have more, stick and stay for number 3 and 4. Take that, rewind it back. After these messages, I'll be right back. I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly. Yeah, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content and all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now. accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. Is such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday, 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays, Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in place at the Remnant Worshipers Church. Yes, yes, y'all, and we don't stop, family. I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. And that word is creating wow moments. It sure is. How to exceed your own expectations. We're in it to win it, family. We're in it to win it. Family, just type wow. Just type wow. Some of you who are watching me know you need to share this with somebody. Come on, share this with somebody. You're here because you care, so I need you to share. Share, 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 share. Somebody needs to hear this. They really do. Talking about creating wow moments. How to exceed your own expectations. Told you number one, develop an unstoppable mindset. Got to shift from doubtful to unstoppable. Thirdly, you got to be proactive. Stop being so reactive and start being responsive. Be proactive. Thirdly, now, number three, I want you to write this down. Galvanize your genius. Galvanize your genius. And as you galvanize your genius, it'll become greatness. Pablo Picasso said this. He said, all of us are born a genius. The hard part is remaining a genius as we grow older. So many things in life will try to squeeze and crush and stomp the genius out of you. It's so much that people try to put on you to limit you and try to cause you to decelerate rather than accelerate. You're going too fast, young man. You're going too fast, young lady. Who do you think you are? Slow down a little bit. Stop and smell the roses. You don't have to do everything all in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day, is what they will say. Well, here's the thing. They've already lived their life. And for many people who are trying to put limitations on you, they have not exceeded their expectations. The people oftentimes want to put limitations on you are people who allow themselves to be limited. You have to galvanize your genius and your greatness. How do you do that? You have to stir up your gifts. Pablo Picasso said the meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give your gift away. Your gift is not for you. You galvanize your genius and your greatness by discovering your gifts. You discover your gift, you develop your gift, you deploy your gift. Discover your gift, develop your gift. That's the stirring part of it. Paul told a timid Timothy to stir up the gift. Proverbs says this, your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. Stirring your gift up means you got to exercise that thing each and every single day. Exercise that thing each and every single day. Telling a mentee of mine, he said, I can't believe you do a podcast every day? You do a podcast every? I said, yeah. Man, I can't believe that. Why not? Because here's the thing. Most people think you're only supposed to develop your speaking gift when you're speaking on a stage. No. What if you saw Podcast Arena as a stage? What if you saw going live on Facebook and on Instagram as your particular stage? What if you saw it on YouTube as your particular stage? Just because it's not a physical stage doesn't mean it's not a stage. The stage has shifted now. More than anything, it's a virtual stage. It's a virtual stage. I heard a lady saying the other day online saying, she was disappointed because she only got about maybe 1,000 or 2,000 views on a video. And so in the midst of her disappointment, she said, she was talking to AI on the phone. She said, hey, AI, I want you to conceptualize 1,000 or 2,000 people. What does that look like in a room? And when she saw it in a room, here's what she said. Wow. She said, what if I saw 1,000 or 2,000 viewers as That's 1,000 or 2,000 people in one room. Is that now a wow moment? Stop getting prepared on the day of. Stop getting ready when it's only time to be ready. Come on, and start getting ready in the moments of where it is that you're preparing. If you want to be the best at whatever it is that you're going to be the best at, you got to do it all the time. You got to do it all the time. You want to be a better communicator, you got to communicate. It's like Steph Curry taking shots each and every single day. I don't know if it's 500, I don't know if it's 1,000, but here's the thing. He's perfecting his skill. He's perfecting his craft. Here's the thing. You have to get to this particular mindset. I've not arrived yet. This is good. This is good. I know it's good. Come on, I'm talking to somebody. Too many of us have the mindset that you've already arrived. I have nothing else to work on. I've already hit the acme. I've already hit the peak. I'm already on the mountaintop. I've already done this. I've already done that. I already have this. I already have that. Stop that. If you're going to really galvanize your genius and your greatness, you keep moving the needle forward. You don't get comfortable. Here's what you do. If the comfort is there, if there's a comfort at all, you get comfortable being uncomfortable. And you become uncomfortable with being comfortable. Why? Because you understand that there's more within you that is locked there, but you got to find a way to discover that so that you can produce what is within you and so that the world can be blessed by it. Somebody's waiting for you to become who you are so they can become who they're supposed to be. Here's the question. How much longer will you make them wait? Family, just type now. Type now. Oh, that's a good segue. Type now. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. I'm creating wild moments. We're talking about how to exceed your own expectations. How to exceed your own expectations. I got to galvanize my greatness. Got to galvanize my genius. Got to galvanize my gift. Stop thinking you've arrived and start to thrive. Last but not least, family, I hope this is blessing somebody. I hope this is encouraging somebody. I hope this is speaking life into somebody. I really do. Told you number one, develop an unstoppable mindset. Develop an unstoppable mindset. Number two, be proactive. Thirdly, galvanize your genius. Galvanize your gift and your greatness. Last but not least, as I told you, type now. Write this. Shift from now to wow. Yeah, just type now to wow. Now to wow. Just type that now to wow. That's the mindset that it has to be. That's the mindset that it has to be. W. Clement Stone. He was a premier speaker in the 1800s, and he may have grappled with procrastination himself, but he gave a lot of insight on how to overcome it. And he was really talking to people about how to handle procrastination. And he mentioned you have to program your mind. You have to reprogram your mind. There's that develop an unstoppable mindset again. He said every day, every morning when you wake up, say 50 times. If you're going to reprogram your mind, if you're going to retrain your brain, he said, say 50 times, do it now. 50 times. When you wake up in the morning, say, do it now. And then he said, if you really want to challenge yourself, say it another 50 times before you go to bed. Now, and I'm not talking about you just muttering it under your mouth. Not just talking about it, you just muttering under your voice or just in your head. No, say the words out loud. Enunciate, elocute, speak, express, and say, do it now. As many as 100 times a day. And he said that would retrain your brain to whenever you see a particular task or project that you would have some aversion regarding and you'd want to just kind of not engage in it at all. You'd find some excuse. You're going to now approach that project with some level of relentless desire to achieve and to overcome, to exceed, here it is, your own expectations by actually doing it now. Faith without works won't work, right? I got to shift from now to wow. I don't get to wow unless I do what I need to now. What does now mean? No opportunity wasted. That's what now is. No opportunity wasted. I'm not wasting this opportunity. I'm not wasting my life. I'm not wasting my breath. I'm going to go for it by any means necessary. If I got to challenge myself to do it, I understand challenges create champions. If I got to motivate myself, this is what I have to do. Muhammad Ali said, the canvas is no place for a champion. Muhammad Ali also said he hated training each and every single day. But he said, if I really want to be a champion, I got to do what champions do. I got to push myself past my own limitations. And here it is, my own expectations. Too many of us, our expectations of ourselves are so low. Our expectation of ourselves is so low. So that's why we aim low and we reach it versus trying to aim high, even though you might miss it. Our expectation of ourselves is so low. You don't even expect much from you. You got to change that. No opportunity wasted. Shifting from now to wow. Wow is walking on water. Walk on the water. Walk on the word. Walk on the uncharted territory. Get out of the boat. Most dangerous place you can be is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat. That's the valuable lesson there. Get out of the boat. Get out of the shallow end of shame. Get out of the shallow end of people trying to silence you. Get out of the shallow end of people trying to pull you back into where it is that God wants you to step out into. Get out of the shallow end of shallow thinking and shallow relationships and shallow limitations and shallow expectations and walk on water. No opportunity wasted. Now, walk on water. Wow. Come on now. When Peter walked on that water, only two people were ever able to do it, Jesus and Peter. Jesus said to Peter, come on. Peter said, bid me come. Peter walked not just on the water, Peter walked on the word of what it is that Jesus gave him. Come on, what is the Lord telling you to do? What is God telling you to do? What is your spirit quickening you to do? There's that vision in you, walk on it. Come on, there's that next level, the green light. Go after it, walk on it. Walk on the hate, walk on the lie, walk on the negativity, walk on the depression, walk on the despondency, walk on people's opinions that are trying to become your prison. Walk on it and create a wow moment as a result of it. Wow yourself, and I guarantee you other people are going to be wowed too. It's going to be an awe-inspiring moment. It's time for you to exceed your own expectations as a result of it. Family, I want you to sow into the word that you heard. Not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. You know that you were blessed. You know that you were enriched by all four of these concepts, these strategies to develop an unstoppable mindset, to be proactive, to galvanize your gifts and your genius and your greatness, to really shift from now to wow. And I want you to put a seed in the ground that's going to reap a harvest of blessings for you. I want to challenge you. Yeah, I want to challenge you. For some of you, here it is. You can give a $30 seed. Some of you can give a $25 seed. Some of you can give a $20 seed. Some of you can exceed that. Some of you can give $300. I don't know what level you can challenge yourself on, but I want to join my faith with yours that what you're expecting is going to be a wow moment. When you go to the doctor, it's going to be wow because it's going to be a clean bill of health. When the relationship moves to the place to where you become a fiance and to where you're both engaged or what have you, you get that ring on your finger, or you're giving that ring to that woman in your life, brother. You and her are going to say, wow. When you check your bank account, it's going to be wow. When you see your children are on the honor roll and on the dean's list, wow. When the marital vows are renewed and there's more love in the home now than ever before, wow. I'm believing it's going to happen for you in your business and your ideas and your projects and what it is that God has in store for you. It's going to be a wow moment. A wow moment. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard and you say, where do I do that? You can sow immediately now on Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, Dr. Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, Dr. Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. Links in the chat, links in the description of this video for how and where to give. We've been having a super conversation. You can drop a super chat, a super sticker. Yeah, super thanks. Super thanks to you for sowing, for giving, for blessing this broadcast to be able to expand to communities and cities, neighborhoods and nations, locally, nationally, and globally, to be able to impact and to be able to empower and to inspire others to walk in their greatness and to experience the wow moments of their own life. Yeah. We've had too many we've had too many moments. No, it's time for some wow moments to be blessed and to also be a blessing. When you're going to bless other people, when you're going to be the biggest giver in your church this year, that's a wow moment. When you're going to feed those who are food insecure like we do at our church, the Remnant Worshipers Ministry is where I serve as a pastor. That's going to be a wow moment, thousands upon thousands. When you're being able to be a blessing to other people and give away a car and give away a house and mentor and help other individuals, that's a wow moment. Not just about what you're getting, it's about what you're giving. Thank you for giving that seed. Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. Link is in the chat, links in the description of this video for how and where to give. Thank you for your super conversation. Thank you for engaging that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Family, if you're not a member of our Eagles community, if you have not joined my Eagles community, we go further and farther than where we go here. And we do that in our amazing Eagles environment. We're pushing you out of the nest to soar, not into the less, but into the best. I want you to soar with us. Yeah, I want you to soar with us into our amazing Eagles community. It's my virtual village. It's where I coach. It's where I teach. It's where I train. It's where I mentor. It's where I just pour into you. I got my vibe board and I'm sketching and I'm strategizing and I'm breaking things down into its practical, granular level to where you understand it totally and completely. But beyond just information, revelation, there's application. Don't you want to be in a community that's going to foster your growth? And don't you understand that there's more for you? Come on. Don't you understand that there's more for you? You know, there's been some frustration. You know, there's been that urgent nudging on the inside of you that says there's got to be more. You need a wow moment of your own. And this wow moment is going to take place in our virtual village of the Eagles community. Once you go there right now, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. The next three of you that go right now and put in the word soar at checkout, I'm giving you 20% off of your membership. Go there right now. Put that word soar in at the coupon code. Theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out that form. You're going to see a coupon code there. Put that coupon code word SOAR. Family, just type the word SOAR in the chat. SOAR. Fill out the form. You're going to be transformed. Get access to our private Facebook group. Get access to all of our sessions, past and present. Get access to be able to network, partner, connect, develop accountability partners with individuals who are in our community, locally, nationally, or globally, who believe and imbibe the fact that a win for you is a win for them too. We don't specialize in competition. We specialize in collaboration. Soar with us. And of course, my amazing live sessions where I'm coaching, teaching, training, mentoring you, empowering you, speaking life into your life. You need this. You need this encouragement. You need to be in this virtual village. Soar with us. even right now. Once again, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Put in that word SOAR, SOAR, at checkout in the coupon code. And let me bless you. Let me bless you. Family, were you transformed by this conversation? If you were, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Get your eagle on. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. As a matter of fact, why? Because in the mix, it's out of time. But trust me, I'm not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I really do want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday for In the Mix. And we mix it up right here on the YouTube side. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Do that. Do that. Share this with somebody. I appreciate you for doing that. Sincere salute and shout out to all of you who are watching us on our sister satellite stations on social media. I just got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Well, then step this way, step that way. Which way? By friending me, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop at EddieConnorJr. Put some respect on my name, family. EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. And you know I'm going to keep showing up. And I want you to show up to my amazing church, the Remnant Worshipers Ministry, here in the city of Detroit. A church alive is worth the fly of the drive. And when you arrive, I guarantee you're going to be empowered to thrive. You're going to be empowered to thrive and be revived. When you come to the location, 20470 Hubble Street, the Remnant Worshipers Ministry, 20470 Hubble Street in the city of Detroit is where I am saving you a seat. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Come early. Come often. I want to see you this Sunday, 10 o'clock a.m. 10 o'clock a.m. This Sunday. I want to see you. Make plans to be there and bring somebody with you too. God's got an amazing word for you. You would owe it to you to be a part of our word and worship experience, to be a part of our amazing word and worship experience and experience our powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word that God has for me as I serve as a pastor. And there's going to be a rich, right now, ready word for you that God has in store for you. I want to see your face in place. You can also check out more about our church at trwchurch.org and get any of my books on Amazon. I've got 18 books out there as ebooks, audiobooks, hard copies. You can even get signed copies at my website, EddieConnor.com. And not only have I written books, but I'm also showing you how to write your own book. Come on, you keep saying you want to write a book and XYZ, and I know you've been thinking, I wish I had a manual on how to do that. Say less. I got the manual for you to actually take your manuscript to the marketplace, to become an industry authority as an author, to actually increase your book sales. You owe it to you to be a part of getting every resource that you possibly can get. Download that manual. Download it right now. Go to EddieConnor.com, EddieConnor.com, and download my bestseller book blueprint. And it's going to really, really take you to another level as an author. And I'm giving you every single thing that I do and I use to actually write all 18 of my books. Get my Successful Speaker Strategies digital. Get my Successful Speaker Strategies digital video training guide. Yeah. Successful Speaker Strategies. Say that about 30 times. Digital video training guide. It's where I'm teaching you how to make people say wow when you speak. I'm showing you how to create a wow moment in your message, how to define and develop your signature story, how to actually be invited back, to actually get to a particular place to where you create your words with your world and you tap into the whole aspect of the art of communication, right? Whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. And the question is, what picture are you painting when you're speaking? I'm showing you how to tap into all that. Get my bestseller book blueprint. Get my Successful Speaker Strategies digital video training guide, where I'm teaching you, coaching you, giving you everything that I use. Go download those resources at EddieConnor.com. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, speaking of speaking, if you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? You know that I'm the man for the job. So invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session, your podcast. Let's make some progression. Add me to your calendar. All you got to do is email me to invite me, info@eddieconnor.com. And it would be an honor for me to empower you. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand. Your brother, and I mean that, from another mother. Family has been fun, but really got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you. I'm talking to you now to remember to keep the faith and believe. It's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly. Yeah, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content, all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now. accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. Is such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday, 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays, Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org, and then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in the place at the Remnant Worshipers Church.